This is Q44 SBS to Jamaica. This stop is Boston Road and East 180th Street. Next stop, East Tremont Avenue and Boston Road. Transfers available to 2 and 5 trains. BX9, BX21, BX36, BX36 Limited, BX40 and BX42. This stop is East Tremont Avenue and Boston Road. Next stop, Cross Bronx Service Road and Rossdale Avenue. Transfers available to BX36. This stop is Cross Bronx Service Road and Rossdale Avenue. Next stop, Cross Bronx Service Road and Beach Avenue. Transfers available to BX36 Limited. This stop is Cross Bronx Service Road and Beach Avenue. Next stop, Westchester Avenue and Virginia Avenue. Transfers available to 6 trains. BX4, BX4A and BXM6. This stop is Westchester Avenue and Virginia Avenue. Next stop, Cross Bronx Service Road and Pugsley Avenue. This stop is Cross Bronx Service Road and Pugsley Avenue. Next stop, Cross Bronx Service Road and Castle Hill Avenue. Transfers available to BX22. This stop is Cross Bronx Service Road and Castle Hill Avenue. Next stop, Bruckner Boulevard and Brush Avenue. Transfers available to Q50 Limited. This stop is Bruckner Boulevard and Brush Avenue. Next stop, Hutchinson River Parkway and Lafayette Avenue. Transfers available to Q50 Limited. This stop is Hutchinson River Parkway and Lafayette Avenue. Next stop, Parsons Boulevard and 14th Avenue. Transfers available to Q20A, Q76, BM2 and QM32. This stop is Parsons Boulevard and 14th Avenue. Next stop, Parsons Boulevard and 20th Avenue. Transfers available to Q20B, Q76 and BM2. This stop is Parsons Boulevard and 20th Avenue. Next stop, Union Street and 26th Avenue. Transfers available to Q20A, Q20B, Q34, BM2 and QM20. This stop is Union Street and 26th Avenue. Next stop, Union Street and 31st Road. Transfers available to 7 trains. Long Island Railroad, N20G, Q12, Q13, Q15, Q15A, Q16, Q17, Q17 Limited, Q19, Q20A, Q20B, Q25, Q25 Limited, Q26, Q27, Q27 Limited, Q28, Q34, Q48, Q50 Limited, Q58 and Q58 Limited. This stop is Union Street and 31st Road. Next stop, Union Street and 35th Avenue. Transfers available to Q16, Q20A and Q20B. This stop is Union Street and 35th Avenue. Next stop, Main Street and 39th Avenue. Transfers available to Q16 and Q27. This stop is Main Street and 39th Avenue. Next stop, Main Street and 39th Avenue. Transfers available to 7 trains. Long Island Railroad, N20G, Q20A, Q20B, Q27 Limited, Q15A, Q17 Limited, Q48, Q66, Q50 Limited, Q19, Q65 Limited, Q25 Limited and Q34. This stop is Main Street and 39th Avenue. Next stop, Main Street and 41st Avenue. Transfers available to Q20A, Q20B, Q17 Limited and Q27 Limited. This stop is Main Street and 41st Avenue. Next stop, Main Street and Elder Avenue. This stop is Main Street and Elder Avenue. Next stop, Main Street and Booth Memorial Avenue. This stop is Main Street and Booth Memorial Avenue. Next stop, Main Street and Horace Harding Expressway North. Transfers available to Q88. This stop is Main Street and Horace Harding Expressway North. Next stop, Main Street and 63rd Avenue. This stop is Main Street and 63rd Avenue. Next stop, Main Street and Melbourne Avenue. This stop is Main Street and Melbourne Avenue. Next stop, Main Street and Jewel Avenue. Transfers available to Q64, QM4 and QM44. This stop is Main Street and Jewel Avenue. Next stop, Main Street and 73rd Avenue. This stop is Main Street and 73rd Avenue. Next stop, Main Street and Union Turnpike. Transfers available to Q46, Q46 Limited, QM1, QM5, QM6, QM7, QM8, QM31, QM35 and QM36. This stop is Main Street and Union Turnpike. Next stop, Main Street and 139th Street. This stop is Main Street and 139th Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and Main Street. Transfers available to E and F trains. Q20A, Q20B, Q46, Q60 and X68. This stop is Queens Boulevard and Main Street. Next stop, Sutphin Boulevard and Hillside Avenue. Transfers available to E and F trains. Q20A, Q20B, Q43 and Q43 Limited. This stop is Sutphin Boulevard and Hillside Avenue. Next stop, Sutphin Boulevard and Jamaica Avenue. Transfers available to E, J and Z trains. Long Island Railroad. Air Train. N4, Q4, Q4 Limited, Q5, Q5 Limited, Q6, Q6 Limited, Q8, Q9, Q20A, Q20B, Q24, Q25, Q25 Limited, Q30, Q31, Q34, Q40, Q41, Q42, Q43, Q54, Q56, Q65, Q65 Limited, Q83, Q83 Limited, Q110, Q111, Q112, Q113 Limited and Q114 Limited. This stop is Sutphin Boulevard and Jamaica Avenue. Next stop, Archer Avenue and 158th Street. Transfers available to N4, N4X, Q20A, Q20B, Q24, Q42 and Q84. This stop is Archer Avenue and 158th Street. Next stop, Archer Avenue and Merrick Boulevard. Transfers available to Q20A and Q20B. This stop is Archer Avenue and Merrick Boulevard. Next stop, Merrick Boulevard and Archer Avenue. Transfers available to Q20A and Q20B. This stop is Merrick Boulevard and Archer Avenue. This is Q44 SBS to Jamaica.